Well, love is the internet, and welcome back to a St. Patrick's Day themed video. So, hi guys, and happy St. Patrick's Day. If you are anyway Irish, or I don't know if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. And yeah, I've got my flag, my hat, and my green. And yeah, I'm just ready for the day. And I asked you guys a couple of days ago to ask me some questions that I could answer on St. Patrick's Day. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. So I'm just going to jump straight into the questions that you guys asked me, and I cannot answer all of the questions, but I'm going to try my best to answer as many as I can because I don't want this video to be too long. So yes, let's just jump into the questions and start. So the first question is from Brit, and she wants to know, what do I say in my intro? I have gotten asked this question so many times. It's actually quite a common question I get in comments. I say, well, hello peoples of the internet. That's what I say when I do my thing at the beginning. I say, well, hello peoples of the internet. I'm aware that I say it really fast and it's probably hard to understand as Brit finds it, but yeah, that's what I say at the start of my videos. Okay, so the next question is from Victor, and he wants to know, what part of Ireland do I live in? And I live in Kildare, and I'm going to probably put a map of Ireland here and show you where exactly that is on Ireland, just in case you don't know the counties of Ireland. So yes, I'm from Kildare. Ariel the mermaid wants to know, in my opinion, are any movies better than the books? And for this question, I can only think of one book that comes straight into my mind, and that is The Scorch Trials by James Dashner. I don't know, like, it's not a perfect adaptation, like they're not the exact same, but I just love the movie and I like what they've done with the movie and the direction they're going with the movie instead of the book. And I love the book for what it is too, and I love the movie, but for me they're nearly the exact same. I love them both as much as each other, and maybe the movie a little bit more because I don't know why, I just really loved that movie adaptation. I don't know why, it was just such a good adaptation. Parina wants to know, am I going to VidCon? And the answer to this question is yes, I am going to VidCon, and I'm so excited to go to VidCon. I'm going with Denise, Ilse, and Lauren from Wallflower Stories and Ilse's Books. And I think Jen might be going too, but I'm not really sure what's happening there, if she is going or not. And we're also meeting David out there because he already lives in LA, so we're meeting him there. We have our hotel booked, our flights booked, our ticket bought for VidCon. I'm so excited to go and meet so many of my favorite YouTubers, and it's just gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait for it. I'm so excited for it. Kaylee wants to know, what is the one of the most annoying stereotypes for someone who is Irish? Okay, there's so many stereotypes I hate about people that say about Irish people. Number one is, we're not all ginger. There's actually not that many gingers in Ireland. And the second most annoying thing is, none of us say top of the morning to you. No one in Ireland says that, like ever, says top of the morning to you. I don't know where this started, but literally no one in Ireland ever says that. I don't know where it started from. What is my favorite video that I filmed on my channel? I don't really have one that comes straight to mind, but I do love filming my Document Your Lives. They're one of my favorite videos to film and edit, and I just love that because I get to be really creative in those videos, and I really love them. Another video that I really liked filming was any video with my dad, because they're just hilarious, and yeah, especially the Chubby Bunny one at Christmas because it was absolutely hilarious. So yeah. Real Fangirl wants to know, do I like corned beef and cabbage? The answer is no. I actually am a really fussy eater, so I don't like cabbage and I don't like corned beef. So yeah, I'm really fussy here. Jill wants to know, what has influenced you the most since joining BookTube? What has influenced me the most is how I rate a book. I used to rate books so well, like if I read a book I would think it'd be absolutely amazing. Because I've joined BookTube now and I read so many books, I am so much more critical when I read a book, and I rate it lower. Like if I had read it years ago, it would probably get 5 stars, but now I would give it like a 4 because I know what books I'm putting up against. So that's one thing that's definitely influenced my reading life since I joined BookTube. Ross wants to know, what TV shows am I currently watching? Okay, so I actually don't watch that many TV shows. It's quite sad, really. I usually watch them and I'd stop, and then eventually I'll start watching it again. So when think of this question, I don't really have any that I'm currently reading. The only ones that I can think of is definitely the Shadowhunters TV show. I watch that every Wednesday because that's when it goes on Netflix here in Ireland, so I watch it every Wednesday morning. That's definitely one thing I always watch. And I have no other TV shows that I watch every single week. I think that's the only one. That's really tragic. But there are quite a few TV shows I do watch, but I just haven't watched them in a while. For one being The Walking Dead. I just haven't watched it in a good few weeks because I thought it started getting really boring. But apparently after the hiatus, it's gotten really, really good, so I need to catch back up with it. I've also started watching Teen Wolf. I'm on season 2 of Teen Wolf, and I absolutely love Teen Wolf. I don't know why I'm not currently watching it because I love it so much. And Game of Thrones, I currently watch. I'm on like season 3, episode 10. I'm on like the last episode of season 3, and I still haven't even watched it. So yeah, I'm just really far behind my TV shows and I really need to catch up on them. Crazy Book Eater wants to know which book is my favourite from the Harry Potter series. And my favourite book from the Harry Potter series is The Goblet of Fire. I absolutely love The Goblet of Fire, and maybe also Deathly Hallows because I love that too and I love the movie of that, but Goblet of Fire is definitely my number one. I absolutely love Goblet of Fire and I just love the underwater trial thing, so yeah, it's my favourite book. Aideen wants to know, do I prefer reading ebooks or physical copies? I definitely prefer reading physical copies because I love to hold the book in my hand. But when I read ebooks, I tend to read it a lot faster and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't know how much more I have left of the book, but I tend to read ebooks way faster. But I just love I just love physical books because I love holding them and I love hoarding them on my bookshelf, so definitely physical books. Sandra wants to know, if I had to pick a book world to live in, what would that be? And it would either be The Fire and Flood world by Victoria Scott, or obviously Harry Potter, because who wouldn't want a wand and be a wizard and go to Hogwarts? So, and with Fire and Flood, I just love to have a Pandora, because who wouldn't like a little type Pokemon animal with them? Because that would just be so cool. Sandy wants to know, what are my auto-buy authors? My auto-buy authors would definitely be Cassandra Clare, which is up there. I don't know if you guys can't see them up there, but I have every single Cassandra Clare book possible that's out. I own them all. So I will definitely buy anything by Cassandra Clare because I just love her books. And I definitely would buy anything by Victoria Scott as well, but I haven't bought her new book yet because I haven't had the money, because I'm saving up for VidCon and stuff, so I haven't had money to actually buy that book, but I definitely want to buy it and it's one of my books I'm definitely buying once I get the chance. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Adnan Ahmed, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. You always comment on my videos and are like, I don't want to like offend you by saying your name wrong. I'm really sorry if I said it wrong. I'm really sorry. But he wants to know, do I like to listen to any pop stars? And I definitely listen to a lot of pop music like Taylor Swift. Who else? I listen to a lot, and my current favorite jam is this. Kelly from Wonderland Kitty Cat wants to know, what am I studying in college? And I am studying and doing an arts degree. I don't know if you have them in the States or any other countries, but it's basically where you take like 3 subjects and you drop one in your second year of college and you specialize in those 2. And basically you can like become a secondary school teacher from it, but that's not what I'm doing it for. And yeah, so my 3 subjects that I'm currently doing are English, obviously, that's no shock, sociology, which I absolutely hate, and Chinese, which I really love, and I adore Chinese so much. Ilse wants to know, if you could unread a book or series, what would it be? If I could unread a book, I would definitely unread Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. It's up there so I can't get it, but I absolutely did not like that book at all, and I know it's a really popular book, so I don't want to offend, but I would definitely unread that book if I could, because I really don't like that book at all. Leanne wants to know, what is your favourite thing about Ireland? My favourite thing about Ireland is the fact that this country is so family oriented. Like, we're just such a family country, if that makes sense. Like, everyone is close to their families. Well, not everyone, but the majority of people are really close to their families. Like for me, for example, I live right beside my nanny and my aunties, so like we all stay really close to each other. And I just love that about Ireland. And I also love that we're quite a happy country. Like, for the most part, obviously we do have our days where we're not happy, but for the most part we are a very happy country, and I really like that. Graham wants to know, have you ever started a series that was heavily buzzed about on BookTube only to get halfway through the first book and discovered the series is utter shengus? I definitely read a book that I started and I really disliked it and it was so hyped on BookTube. That would definitely be Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I really did not like that book at all and it is so hyped on BookTube, so yeah. If the Teletubby squad is on an island, who would die first and how would we all die and make it interesting? So, if you don't know who the Teletubby squad are, it's me, Ilse, Jen and David. And we have a book club together and we call ourselves the Teletubby squad. And out of the four of us, I genuinely think the first person to die would either be Jen or you, David. I think like you or Jen would die somewhere really stupid, like you would drink something or touch something that's poisonous and just die. Or something stupid like that. I think the last person to die would definitely be Ilse. I think she has the skills to keep herself alive for a long time. And I think if she did die, it was just because of loneliness, because she wouldn't have anyone to talk to, because we'd all be dead already. So I think that's how she'd die. And me, I would probably die from like... I don't know how I would die. Maybe from like starvation, because if we're on an island, I am really fussy eater and I will not eat fish. I would rather honestly die than eat fish. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for asking me questions. I know there's a good few people I forgot to include in this video and I'm really sorry, but there was just so many questions that I couldn't include all of them. So I may do another Q&A soon and I'll include your question then. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also happy St. Patrick's Day to you and whoever you're celebrating it with. And other than that, I will see you guys all on Sunday for my next video. So goodbye.